wondering how you're gonna fix your life in 2024, and I'm here to help you with that. But before I do that, I'm gonna introduce myself. Hi guys, I'm Juliet. I am a self-healing coach and a manifestation coach, and in today's video we are gonna be talking about things that you can do to make 2024 a better year for you. Now, if you're looking for manifestation tips, this is the video for you. If you're looking for healing tips, this is the video for you. And if you're looking for ways to build better habits in 2024, then this is definitely the video for you. To make it a little bit more exciting, we're going to be looking at a real life example of someone who struggled the most in 2023 and how we can fix that for you, for me, and for the collective in 2024. Now, if that's something that you think is interesting, let's get into it. Now, like I said, my friends, we're going to be talking on how we can better our lives in 2024. And we're going to start by reading a story that someone wrote to me. I'm not going to give her name out, but we'll just call her Emma for the sake of this video. Let's not waste any more time. Hi Juliet, it's me, Emma. I've been feeling this overwhelming spiritual struggle lately, like there's a weight on my soul that I cannot shake off. I've carried these limiting beliefs from my childhood for far too long, and they're holding me back from becoming who I want to be. It's like whispers of doubt echoing in my mind, and I'm desperately seeking a way to break free from them. I've started journaling my thoughts, but I need more than just words on paper. Now, I'm not yet done with the story, and here's something that I really like about Emma's story is the fact that she sees the problem and she's willing to rectify it, she's willing to fix it, she's willing to work on herself. And one of the ways that she says she's been working on herself is through journaling. Now we're going to read the rest of the story, and I'm going to give more insight into how we can make this a better situation for Emma in 2024 and how it could possibly be a better situation for the rest of us. I sense there's a reservoir of untapped potential within me, but I don't know how to access it. Can you help me navigate through these murky waters of my past and guide me towards a path of self-healing? I believe in the power of manifestation, but it feels like there's a blockage preventing me from truly embracing it. So far, I'm getting that the first challenge that Emma spoke about is, I think, limiting beliefs and self-doubt. The second problem/challenge that she spoke about is untapped potential, and the third challenge that I'm getting is major blockages from manifestations, from trying to manifest. I do wish she was a little bit more specific in terms of what she has been trying to manifest, but I think from the little bit that we can get from what she did send, it's probably something that has to do with career growth because of untapped potential and all of that. But we're not yet done reading, so I'm just gonna keep reading. Okay. Your expertise in helping others transform and heal has sparked a glimmer of hope within me. I'm ready to confront the shadows of my past and step into the light of my own potential. Can we embark on this journey together? I trust that your coaching can be the compass I need to navigate towards a more profound understanding of myself and the manifestation of a brighter future. Looking forward to your guidance on this transformative journey. Okay. First and foremost, if you'd like to write a story where you're asking for advice, I'll leave a link to a Google form where you can fill in your details and write your story. Bear in mind, you will be kept anonymous. Just like I said, this is a character name, Emma, and I will not, under no circumstances, say your real name and probably like where you are and all of that. So please don't send such information. But getting into the video, the first thing is a lot of self-doubt. I should say I've struggled with self-doubt myself. Untapped potential is the second challenge, and finally manifesting. So I think one thing that I do want us to talk about the most is manifesting, because I feel like manifesting is an umbrella for everything, which is self-doubt and untapped potential. You could be trying, as she said, she's trying to manifest a brighter future for herself. So you could be manifesting like some career changes, maybe money, some stability. And the first tip I'm going to give you is to align your chakras. That's the most important thing in trying to manifest your desires, and that's probably the easiest way we can go about healing ourselves. Because here's what happens when it comes to manifesting, guys. I know there are millions of manifestation techniques, and I'm probably gonna be trying some of them. I'm not a big girl on manifestation techniques because I believe at the base of everything that we are able to manifest, consciously manifest into our reality, is our self-worth, how we see ourselves, our self-concept. Do we believe we are enough? Do we believe we're deserving of what we want? And that's something that I would encourage you to fix, Emma, first. So for instance, if you have been trying to manifest a new job and you are having problems with self-doubt, obviously, and untapped potential, and this is something that can be very scary and can be very complicated, because at some points in your life, you're worthy of getting a raise, or probably getting 10 new clients every month in your business, or so, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. But at the same time, there's this huge feeling of self-doubt. So it's a battle between you knowing that you actually deserve this and that you are very much capable of doing this, but at the same time there's this huge self-doubt that's in the way, and it's like you're in the middle where there's something that needs to get out of the way. In this case, it's the self-doubt. So as I was saying, with manifesting, heal your chakras first, align your chakras. That will help you get rid of a lot of limiting beliefs. I noticed in my years of self-healing, and more importantly coaching, a lot of people who struggle with manifesting are people who don't have their chakras aligned, and more specifically the root chakra in place. Because the root chakra is that chakra that has to do with, and it depends on what we're manifesting, by the way, but the root chakra is that chakra that has to do with our safety and feeling secure. So basically our basic needs, and if we feel like we don't have all of that met, then it's very hard for us to manifest what we want. So someone else might say, but I'm not trying to manifest my basic needs like money, but that's the thing. That's not the only thing that the root chakra is about. The root chakra, as I said, is also about safety and security. And so you find that other people are trying to manifest spiritual expansion, spiritual growth, enlightenment, a spiritual awakening, which is great. I'm proud of you for that. But if that's something that you're struggling with, it could possibly be because your root chakra is out of alignment. And what does that mean? It means you're not feeling safe in your ability to reach that state of consciousness. Should I repeat that? You're probably not feeling safe in your ability to reach that state of consciousness. So, as I said, aligning your chakras would be the best way to go about releasing your limiting beliefs, especially if you're not in the position to hire a coach to help you with that, and you are enabled to do shadow work as deep as it should be and uncover all of your limiting beliefs. Is it possible to uncover all of your limiting beliefs? Yes, I believe it is, but it's not a one-day job. Neither is it a 10-day or 1-year job. It's something that keeps on happening, and if you can commit to self-healing, then that's all you need. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the other problem, which is untapped potential. Untapped potential, Emma, has a lot to do with fear and self-doubt. And one thing that I really like about, not really like, but one thing that makes my job simpler in this that Emma is going through is the fact that all of her troubles or challenges are something that they're all linked. It's something, one is as a result of the other. So with untapped potential, it's usually as a result of fear and self-doubt, and now we're going to be talking about that. How do you deal with fear? So if you met me 2 years ago, I'd probably tell you, in order to deal with fear, you need to do shadow work and listen to subliminals and all of that. But honestly, that's not just what it is about. There are phases to healing, if I can put it that way. For example, I'm going to tell you a real life example about myself. I've healed a whole lot of fear and lack of confidence in self, and I'm a very confident woman at this time in my life, but I wasn't at some point. But to show you that healing is not just about what you write in your journal and how often you meditate or how long you do your yoga, it's also about how you act in a situation that serves as resistance to your healing, if I can put it that way. I hope that makes sense, but I wish there was a simpler way that I could put it. I'm trying to find the words in my mind, in my mouth, but it's not coming, but I'm gonna explain it for you. So if you are scared of dogs and you are teaching yourself how not to be scared of dogs by journaling and realizing that, but dogs have never bitten me. The only reason I'm scared of dogs is because I've watched dogs bite people on TV, and those shows were scripted, so that's not real, and all of that. And that's beautiful. The part of healing where you're like journaling and doing all these healing techniques is very much vital. The self-awareness part of healing, however, the acting part of healing is what actually puts everything, it puts everything in place. So as I was saying, if you're struggling with the fear of dogs, by the way, I am scared of dogs, and that's something that I'm working on myself. But if this is something that you're struggling with, you move from writing all about it and journaling all about it and chatting all about it to actually being in a position where you're in the midst of dogs. So you could start small and start with a dog that you're very sure wouldn't do anything to you. So that's just an example. As I was saying, the main thing here is untapped potential and the fact that it's fear and doubt that leads to it. So that's how you deal with the fear and doubt. You write all about it if you want to write all about it. You do all the shadow work, journaling about it if you have to. But the more important part is putting yourself in a situation where you can test whether or not you've healed from it. I hope you got that. Putting yourself in a situation where you can test whether you've healed from it or not. Because that's the thing with our minds. Our minds and our bodies are very much connected. However, if your body is still not believing what you're telling your mind, then the possibilities of ever healing from it are very slim, right? So I think to wrap it all up and give an actual practical strategy for the year 2024 for people like Emma, if you're dealing with self-doubt, untapped potential, I'm sorry about that. If you're dealing with self-doubt, untapped potential, and struggling to manifest, I would encourage you to, first of all, with self-doubt, get a shadow work journal if you can, or get shadow work prompts that deal with specific areas of self-doubt. And if you can afford one, get yourself a coach, someone who's going to help you, or a therapist, someone who's going to help you uncover all of those limiting beliefs, all of those fears, and all of those thoughts of self-doubt. And once you can have a process of how you're going to uncover that in place, you have your process of healing. So healing could be in the form of journaling, meditating, and saying affirmations. One of my favorite ways to heal is through hypnotherapy. Fortunately and unfortunately, I'm not yet a certified hypnotherapist, but when I am, I'll definitely let you know. One of the best ways, if you cannot afford an actual hypnotherapist, is buying custom-made healing hypnotherapy sounds. I also create those if that's something that you'd like. You can let me know in the comment section, or I think I'll leave a link in the description box. I'm not sure about that, but that's something that I do make, right? So tip number one, I'm sorry about that, I can go on and on, but anyway, going back to the first tip is to make sure that you have a healing strategy in place. And I'm gonna say this, healing, like any other thing, growth, any other thing, it's not linear. It's not something that you can track, but it's not something you can predict. You're not going to be able to predict how far you can come at what time, so you need to be well aware of that. And I'm telling you this right now already because I want you to not give up. And that's something that happens a lot with people. People give up a lot on their healing journeys because they expect a specific outcome at a specific time. Another thing, healing is not necessarily something that's supernatural, and neither is a spiritual awakening. It's not at all supernatural. You don't start hearing and seeing things. It's not that way for everyone, unfortunately and very fortunately. So don't expect that, and be open-minded about it. So if there's one thing that I can tell you, definitely be open-minded about it. Secondly, be patient, but more practically, as I was saying, have a shadow work journal or shadow work prompts that can help you uncover some of your limiting beliefs. Once you have that in place, move on to the healing onto the process of healing. And this could be through guided meditations. This could be through journaling again, which I'll tell you a little bit more about. This could also be through the use of affirmations. Now we're going to be talking about the use of affirmations and how you can use affirmations in a way that's going to help you. So if you're struggling with self-doubt, first and foremost, your mind is not going to believe you when you start saying, I am worthy of all the money that I want. What are you trying to say? No, you're not. No, you're not. Remember yesterday you tried manifesting $10,000 and you didn't get it. So how are you worthy of it? So that's exactly how our mind works. And I have a trick for that. Something that I do and that I always teach my clients to do is using reasoning behind every single affirmation. So if you're worthy of receiving all of the money that you want or that you desire, I'm worthy of receiving all of the money that I want. I'm worthy of receiving all of the money that I desire, simply because I work hard for it. And secondly, even if I don't work hard for it, as a human being, the universe, or God, if you relate to the Bible, or whatever, promised in his word that I am worthy of receiving this, or this and this and this. Give yourself enough reasoning, because in your mind, you don't want that because you don't think you're not worthy of it. But your mind, when you think about it, you know you're worthy of it, but subconsciously you don't necessarily believe that. So you need to feed your subconscious mind why exactly you are worthy of it. Because here's the thing, your subconscious mind knows why you're not worthy of receiving the money that you desire. Your subconscious mind knows exactly why you are not getting everything that you want to get. So it's important to use reasoning behind every single one of our affirmations, and that's how it helps. And secondly, going to journaling. Journaling is something that I don't enjoy doing myself, and I'm gonna be honest. But why am I saying it's a great way to heal? With me, I've used it as a way to lock in better habits into my life, which we'll talk about later. But when it comes to healing, now that you've uncovered what it is that is a challenge with you, your limiting beliefs, your fears, and all of that, moving into journaling helps you tell your mind that this is no longer something I'm struggling with, and I've moved from it, because if there's anything that I've learned on this journey, it's that sitting down and just saying, I release my need for money, I release, it helps, but you need to be in a certain state of consciousness, and that doesn't make sense right now, but it'll make sense in later videos. But that's just how it happens. So if you're trying to build new habits too, then journaling after doing whatever that you're trying to do consistently will really help, because it locks it into your mind, and your subconscious understands the importance of it because you put a feeling behind it. So as I was saying, if you realize that you were struggling with greed simply because when you were young, you were treated unfairly at home or whatever, then putting that reasoning behind every single thing you uncover through journaling can help your subconscious mind lock it in and understand the fact that now I'm releasing it, because now I'm no longer struggling with people who are not giving me what I want. Now I'm no longer struggling with people who are not loving me, and this is what I'm dealing with at this time. I have a partner that loves me. I have my kids. So putting that reasoning behind every single thing you're releasing helps you. And the best way to do it, in my opinion, is through journaling. And I also spoke about meditation as another healing technique. Meditating is a bit complicated, I should say, not the act of meditating, but because there are different techniques to meditate. We'll talk about that in another video. If you would like to know a bit more about meditating, I'll leave a link to a book that you can get on Amazon that will teach you a lot more about meditating than this video does. And yeah, that's it in terms of what you can put into practice next year. And the other thing that you can do in terms of building better habits for next year and tapping into your potential, I may not know what exactly it is that you want to build as a habit. So if you're trying to build consistent yoga practice, then by the way, I did a 30 days of meditation challenge, and I'm going to be posting it soon. So be on the lookout for that. If that's something that you're really interested in hearing more about, then do subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when I've posted that video. And okay, moving back, so building better habits. So whatever that you're trying to tap into, for instance, if you're trying to make YouTube a better, if you're trying to make YouTube, if you're trying to post consistently on YouTube, then every time after filming a YouTube video, you just journal about it. You tell your mind how you felt about it. And once your mind is able, as I said, once your mind is able to put a feeling behind a certain act, then it is done. There's not much work to do anymore for you. And that is the great part about it. If that's something that you cannot do, if you feel like you're not comfortable with journaling all the time, like I'm not, then recording a video or telling someone how you feel about it. And if you need someone to tell, I have a group on Facebook that's very welcoming, and you can just leave a link to it. You can just share your stories there every single day. Hi guys, so I said I wanted to build a habit of so and so and so, and I finally did that, and I'm so excited about it. So yeah, I'll leave the link to the Facebook group down below. Okay, now that we're done, we're just gonna wrap it all up. For all of the troubles or challenges that Emma gave us, which is self-doubt, fear, untapped potential, and blockages in terms of manifestation, the first tip for your self-doubt and fear was to uncover all of those limiting beliefs and heal them through journaling and meditation and hypnotherapy. The second thing for Emma was untapped potential, and untapped potential has a lot to do with building better habits. And so with building better habits, the tip was to, oh, I forgot to add this. Every single time you're trying to build a better habit, set an intention in the morning when you wake up. So today I'm going to feel this way, and I'm going to do this and this and this. And then at night you reflect. So it doesn't have to be at night, it can be after the practice. Like I said, with meditating, your reflection could be writing it down, or filming yourself, or telling someone about it. That's the process of reflecting. And setting an intention could actually be writing it down or telling someone about it. Or if you can have a planner, then creating a planner. And I'll leave a link to one of my favorite planners in the description box too. So yes, as I was saying, to wrap it all up, to deal with fear, the most important thing would be uncovering your limiting beliefs. You can do that. You can definitely do that on your own. For that, you can get some journaling prompts online, or get an actual coach to help you with that. Secondly, oh, and another thing that can help you with that is tarot readings. Secondly, untapped potential. That has to do a lot with building better habits. For that, you can get a planner that can help you set intentions of what you're going to do, and get a journal that will help you reflect on what you have done and how you felt after doing what you wanted to do. And finally, manifesting using affirmations that build a positive self-concept is the best way to go about it. And to do that, we use reasoning after every single affirmation. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope I was able to help you in some way. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section. I almost said in the description box, but anyway, as I already said, that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. What I will do now is I'll be taking any questions. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. As I already said, I don't know why I'm repeating that, but anyway, I'll also be leaving all of the things that I promised you in the description box. So if you need those, go ahead and get them. Right, that's it for the video. I am Juliet, a self-healing and manifestation coach. I enjoyed filming this video. For more stories, click the link in the description box. Send me what you're going through. I will help you. Ciao.